I can just tell you to do your homework on time. And that's what I expect from all of you. Anyway, today's thought, which you might have seen, just put in your group. Every home is a university and the parents are the teachers. So, in every home, you see, the parents guide their children to something which will lead to their progress. They will teach them manners, discipline, they will give them practical knowledge which will be useful for them in the real life. So, parents are the first teachers, and every home is a university because in every home, discipline is taught, skills are taught by the parents. So, it is said that every home is a university. And of course, the teachers in the school are are not as important as parents, but yes, you can give them equal importance. But the first teachers are parents because you spend most of the time with them, and they teach you what you should and what you should not do, and they also stand with you in your bad times. They don't leave you when you need them. So parents are the first teachers, and they really teach you the things which will be helpful to you. Do you all read the thought, or you just don't even download that image? Do you all read it every day?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think for 1 minute I have to stop presenting because I want to open that video which we had left between. Can you tell me what was the video about? What had we seen in the video? Anyone who can tell me? What was the topic that we learned yesterday?
Dependent clause and independent clause.
Okay. So today we will learn further some basic things which are very much important for transformation. Why I'm after this topic? Because I told you yesterday also in ninth and 10th this topic will be there. Those who have understood in 8th, in ninth and 10th it becomes very easy for them. So please be attentive. Okay, so do you want me to just revise yesterday's 4 5 minutes video and then continue? Or do you want me to resume from where we had stopped? What do you all say?
Revise.
Okay. So there I will not speak in between because that much we have already done. Then I will speak when it is needed. So first 4 minutes, I think 4 minutes and 30 seconds we have already seen. So that I won't speak in between. Okay?
How are you guys doing? Okay, sir.
Okay. So yes, now I'll put my mic near the audio. Please be attentive. First 4 5 minutes I won't speak because it is just revision of yesterday. Those who are not attentive or those who are absent for any reason, they will understand.
It's a very important topic, guys. It will enhance your understanding of the language. You will be able to read better, write sentences better. So it's a very important lesson. Make sure you watch it till the end. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, press that bell icon, be a part of the channel. Alright, let's do it. Now guys, before we talk about anything, we need to understand what this transformation of sentences mean. What does it mean? Transformation of sentences simply mean to change the form of a sentence into another form without changing its meaning, right? And let me tell you, we will learn two types of transformation: simple sentences into compound sentences, and simple sentences into complex sentences, right? There's going to be two more videos on this particular topic, right? So today we'll learn these two types of transformation. Now guys, look at these sentences and tell me if there is any difference in terms of the meaning of these sentences. He is too weak to do the job. He cannot do the job for he is too weak, or he is too weak so he cannot do the job. And the third example is he is so weak that he cannot do the job. Now guys, tell me, is there any difference in terms of the meaning of these sentences? No, there is no difference at all. All these sentences are talking about the same thing, okay? In different structures, in different forms. The first one is a simple sentence. The second one is a compound sentence. And the third one is a complex sentence. But all these sentences are talking about the same thing, giving the same meaning, right? How to do that, how to do this transition, that's exactly what we are going to learn. And to be able to do that, to be able to understand this transformation, we need to learn a couple of things. We need to know a couple of things. We need to know what a dependent clause is, what an independent clause is, what is a simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, adjective clause, adverb clause, noun clause, participle phrases. We need to know all these things, because if we do not know these things, we'll not be able to understand how the transformation takes place. So you might already know all these things, but I'll still take you through all these concepts in brief so that you understand how exactly the transformation happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's start with an independent
Yes.
clause. Guys, what is an independent clause? Very simple. It is a group of words that has a subject and a verb. It has the combination of the subject and the verb, right? And an independent clause is a complete sentence. Examples: I love my students. Monu is my best friend. Yes, he is. I am doing this for you guys. Yes, I am, right? So all these examples are independent clauses. All these examples have a subject and a verb, and all these examples stand on their own. Okay, these are complete sentences, guys. That's what an independent clause. It's a complete sentence. It has a subject and a verb, and it gives a complete meaning. Now, what is a dependent clause? As the name goes, it depends on something. It is a clause, that means it has a subject and a verb. It has that, right? But it does not stand on its own. It depends on something. It depends on an independent clause. And guys, always remember, a dependent clause starts with a subordinating conjunction. Conjunction like if, unless, until, before, after, because, though, even though, and all the subordinating conjunctions we have in English, right? Some examples. If you stop listening to your mind, is it a complete sentence? No. It makes us ask, so what? It's something that I'm not telling you. If you stop listening to your mind, what happens? Because I don't have the money, so what? It is something that's not clear. When we help someone, so what? What happens? All these examples have a subject, right? You, I, we, and have a verb. Stop, don't have, help, but they do not give a complete meaning. They depend on something. They give an incompleted idea, right? So we need an independent clause to make them a complete sentence. If you stop listening to your mind, you will be able to do whatever you want to do in life, right? Something like that. So that's what a dependent clause is. Now let us understand what is a noun clause. Guys, we are doing this to understand the transformation. If you don't do this, you might already know these topics, right? So it's great.
So from here we had stopped yesterday, right?
Yes.
Okay. So noun clauses will start with the relative pronouns like who, whom, which, what, when. इन सब से noun clauses start होंगे. But this is just information which is taught. Clauses, phrases and clauses, these things were there in 7th also. So as you will watch it, you will understand. In case you don't understand, you can ask me that sir, this thing or this sentence I did not understand. But first watch it carefully. This is just basic information. अभी simple, compound, complex start नहीं हुआ. But before we start, you should know all these things. That will take 2 or 3 minutes. So just watch it carefully. Is my screen presenting or stopped?
Stop present. Stop.
Screen lock हो गई थी. Sorry, 1 minute. How many are listening? How many students are attentive? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
How many are present and how many are listening?
If you do, but if you don't, it's going to be difficult for you to understand the transformation. So that's why I am making you understand these topics before we jump into transformation. Okay, what is a noun clause? Guys, it's a dependent clause. A dependent clause that starts with a relative pronoun, like all the pronouns that you see on your screen: who, whom, which, what. Right? A noun clause starts with a relative pronoun and works as a noun in a sentence. Examples: I like what you said to me. I like what? What you said to me. So this entire clause is working as a noun. You like something. What do I like here? I like what you said to me. I like something. What is that? What you said to me. Starting with the relative pronoun what. You is the subject, said is the verb. What I love is teaching English. Yes, that's what I love. What is the subject? What I love. Right? Again, a noun clause. What is an adjective clause? Guys, again, an adjective clause is a type of a dependent clause that works, guess what? As an adjective. Simple. It again starts with a relative pronoun, but this clause, as the name goes, works as an adjective. It modifies a noun or a pronoun. Examples: I admire people who don't give up. I admire people who do not give up. Who do not give up is the adjective clause. Who is the subject, which is the relative pronoun? Do not give up. All right, that's the phrasal verb. The car that is colored black is mine. The car, which car? That is colored black is mine. That is colored black. This is the adjective clause. Let's understand what is an adverb clause. Guys, an adverb clause is also a dependent clause, right? That starts with some subordinating conjunction and works as an adverb. As the name goes, it works as an adverb. So it basically gives information about a verb in a sentence, right? It gives information about it. It modifies it. Let me show you some examples. We met after the game got over. We met when after the game got over, right? So after the game got over is the adverb clause starting with a subordinating conjunction after and giving information about the verb met. We met when after the game got over, all right? I need some money because my father is ill. I need some money because my father is ill. This is an adverb clause starting with a subordinating conjunction because and giving information about the verb. I need some money. You need money. Why? Because my father is ill. My father is the subject, is the verb, because is the subordinating conjunction. Okay? That's what an adverb clause is. Now let us understand what is a participle phrase. We'll be using it a lot to transform sentences. A participle phrase, guys, is a phrase that means a group of words without having the subject-verb combination. Okay? It's a phrase that starts with a participle. Now, the participle can be a present participle, a verb form ending with ing, or a past participle. And this entire phrase, participle phrase, works as an adjective in a sentence. Right? Let me show you some examples. Looking into her eyes, I started crying. So looking into her eyes is the present participle phrase. It's a participle phrase starting with the present participle looking and giving information about the subject I, right? Setting the tone of the sentence. I looking into her eyes, giving information about me, started crying. Downloaded by more than 1 million people, my application is doing great. Downloaded by more than 1 million people. This is a participle phrase. Starting with the past participle, downloaded. Downloaded by more than 1 million people. This is giving information about the subject of the sentence, my application. My application, downloaded by more than 1 million people, is.
Okay, listen to me. You know, we have learnt about participles, present participle, past participle. Remember?
Yes.
Present participles means what? Present participle means ing form of the verb. that has already come in the chapter 3 में आ गया था, उसकी exercise भी थी. All the verbs with ing, weeping, cleaning, all that verbs with ing are called present participles. Past participles v1, v2, v3, the third form of the verb, written, write, wrote, written. So written is the third form. So that third form of the verb is called past participle, right? So participle phrase, what is the meaning of participle phrase? See, in the first example, looking into her eyes, तो वो कौन से वर्ड से स्टार्ट होता है? लुकिंग, आईएनजी वर्ड. तो आईएनजी वर्ड से स्टार्ट होता है. सो टिल कॉमा इट इज कॉल्ड पार्टिसिपल फ्रेज बिकॉज इट स्टार्ट्स विद प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल. लुकिंग इज द वर्ड that is present participle because it is ing word. In the second sentence, downloaded, that is the third form of which verb? Download is the verb. Downloaded is the second form and the third form is also the same, downloaded. So second sentence starts with what? Past participle. Downloaded by more than 1 million people. Till that comma, it is participle phrase. So till comma, you see the first sentence looking into her eyes and second sentence downloaded by more than 1 million people. ये दोनों क्या है? Participle phrase because first starts with present participle and the second starts with past participle. Did you understand this much?
Yes.
Miss Ba, you gave the answer. You said yes?
Yes.
Okay, let me wait for others. What do they say?
Yes, sir.
Modesa. Okay, I'm identifying the voice. Right now, I'm not joined with my
Yes.
second ID. Who said say yes again? Who was that? Who said yes?
Mubashir.
Okay. Now be attentive and be careful.
Doing great, right? So that's what a participle phrase is, guys. I mean, I have made videos on all these topics. You can go and check them out, right? Let's start with a simple sentence, guys. A simple sentence is an independent clause, okay? Whenever we use a simple sentence, we just talk about one idea. Examples: I love my students. Again, simple sentence, independent clause, talking about one idea. Monu is my best friend, one idea. The guy dancing on the stage lives next to my house. Again, talking about one idea. It has some modifiers. The guy dancing on the stage. That's a present participle phrase giving information about the subject. The guy. A simple sentence, guys, can have modifiers, can have modifying phrases, right? But still, it talks about one idea. It will not have two clauses. It can never have that. Okay? More examples. Looking into her eyes, I started crying. Again, this is a simple sentence. Looking into her eyes is a participle phrase. I started crying is an independent clause. So this is again a simple sentence which has a modifying phrase. I'll tell you again, a simple sentence can have phrases, can have modifiers in it. Okay? One more example. After the match, we went for a movie. After the match, modifying phrase, we went for a movie. Let us quickly understand what a simple, compound, and complex sentence is. What is a compound sentence now?
I had taught you
A
yesterday,
compound
remember?
sentence, guys, has two independent clauses in it.
Yes.
It has two sentences in it.
So it is
And
the
it
same
is
thing.
joined by a coordinating conjunction. So we bring these two sentences together using a coordinating conjunction, and we have 7 coordinating conjunctions in English. For, and, nor, but, or, yet. So an acronym to remember this is FANBOYS. Okay. So just remember, a compound sentence has two independent clauses in it. And the reason we add them together is because there is some sort of relation between them. Examples. I want to open a school for the poor, but I don't have the money. I want to open a school for the poor, independent clause. I don't have the money, independent clause, because there is a relation, contrasting relation.
ये समझ में आ रहा है?
I'm bringing
Independent
them
clause.
together using coordinating conjunction, which is Max was feeling
Yes,
depressed,
sir.
so he committed suicide. Max was feeling depressed.
Are there two independent clauses in all the 3 sentences?
Yes. Yes.
Tell me, what are the two independent clauses in the third sentence? In the third sentence, which are the two independent clauses? I'm waiting. Which are the two clauses I am asking in the third sentence? Independent clauses. You have that in front of you. Yesterday, what I taught you independent clauses. Which are the two independent clauses in sentence number 3?
He was very hard and the company fired him.
Okay. I don't know about all others, but I think I'm just teaching to this 3 students.
Pending clause, complete sentence. He committed suicide, complete sentence. Because the first clause talks about the reason of the second action, we are bringing them together. Max was feeling depressed, coordinating conjunction. So he committed suicide. Now, what is a complex sentence? Guys, a complex sentence is formed using an independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. Examples. If you don't come to my party today, dependent clause cannot stand on its own. I will never talk to you. If you don't come to my party today, dependent, I will never talk to you. Independent. She will not marry Max even though he has a lot of money. She will not marry Max, complete sentence, independent clause. Even though he has a lot of money, dependent clause. It cannot stand on its own. Now let's understand how to do the transformation. We'll start with the...
Did you understand that complex sentence? In that
Yes.
one is independent clause and the other one is dependent clause. Now the most important thing is this one, simple to compound sentence. Now I'll ask you questions. Be attentive. You have to give the answers.
first time. A simple sentence into a compound sentence. Now, guys, we are simply going to transform these sentences. I'm not going to give you the rules, okay? I want you to understand how this happens. If you simply understand the process, you do not need any rules. So I'm simply going to show you how to change these simple sentences into compound sentences. But I will tell you something. If the simple sentence has 2 or more pieces of information in there, you can use that and transform it into a compound sentence. Let me show you some examples. Example number 1. Everyone is scared of her spooky antics. Guys, look at this example. We've got 2 adjectives here, scared and spooky. Scared is referring to everyone and spooking is referring to her. And we can use these 2 pieces of information, these 2 adjectives to transform this sentence into a compound sentence. Let's do it. She is spooky, complete sentence, independent clause, and coordinating conjunction. Everyone is scared of her. So we got 2 sentences here. We got 2 independent clauses here. She is spooky. Everyone is scared of her. And guys, both these sentences give the same meaning. I can also say she is spooky, so everyone is scared of her.
Now tell me honestly, did you understand simple से compound कैसे transform किया?
No, sir. मुझे नहीं समझ में आया.
Okay. Anyone who understood? See, in the textbook also they will give you sentences like this. Everyone is scared of her spooky antics. So this is a simple sentence because it is one clause. अब उसका कंपाउंड करना है, so we have to make two clauses, right? Simple से compound में करना है तो two clauses चाहिए. We need two independent clauses which are meaningful. Means we can make two sentences. In between there is one coordinating conjunction, right? For compound sentence we need two independent clauses, that you know. Am I audible?
Yes.
First one, she is spooky. That is independent clause. Can we write alone as a sentence? It is complete sentence on its own. Second, everyone is scared of her. That is also a complete sentence we can write alone. It can stand on its own or not.
Yes.
तो दो इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉजेस बना दिए हमने. एक क्लॉज में से क्वेश्चन क्या था? एवरीवन इज स्कैर्ड ऑफ हर स्पूकी एंटिक्स. फ्रॉम दैट वी मेड टू सेंटेंसेस और बीच में एक कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन रख दिया. दैट्स इट. सिंपल टू कंपाउंड हो गया. And so these are coordinating conjunctions. We have 7 coordinating conjunctions, right? From that we can use any one, whichever is appropriate, whichever is suitable. But now read the question and read the answers. Question and answer. Meaning is same or not? Meaning will not change.
Yes.
So this is called transformation. Got it now?
Yes.
Now you just try the second one. See, I will help you out, don't worry. But at least try. I am working hard in spite of not getting the desired results. So, do you understand the meaning of the sentence? इसका meaning समझ में आया? What is the sentence trying to convey? I am working hard in spite of not getting the results. What is the meaning of the sentence? Anyone?
So can I give answer?
Yes.
In spite of not getting the desired result, I am working hard.
Okay, so 50% answer is correct. First thing is that in spite of जो है वो simple sentence में आएगा. Compound sentence में change करना है तो in spite of निकल जाएगा. You have to make two independent clauses, right? तो एक clause तो सही था, I am working hard, that you said is correct. अब दूसरा clause independent बनाना है, मतलब एक खुद एक sentence बन जाए ऐसा clause बनाना है. In spite of not getting the desired results, try to make an independent clause. Try to make your own sentence from that. In spite of not getting the desired results means what? कि मुझे जो result चाहिए वो नहीं मिल रहा है, फिर भी मैं hard work कर रहा हूँ, right? That is the meaning of the sentence. You get it?
Yes.
So now you try it. 50% answer was correct. In spite of means what? फिर भी. So which is that conjunction? फिर भी means which conjunction from fanboys? Which shows contrast. Remove in spite of. Make one clause fast. Try to make it. See, I am working hard. That will be as it is. वो तो एक independent clause बन गया. That is correct. One more independent clause we need. Two actions are given. Which are the two actions? Working hard and not getting results. Two actions are there. उन दोनों में से एक clause बनाना. एक clause ready है. I am working hard. That is one independent clause. That is one complete sentence. Second sentence क्या बनेगा उसमें से? Try.
Now, The simple sentence and the compound sentence give the same meaning. All right. Next example. I am working hard in spite of not getting the desired results. Again, if we want to transform this sentence into a compound sentence, we need information. Do we have enough information? Yes, we do. I am not getting the desired results, yet I am working hard. Now we have two independent clauses here and one coordinating conjunction yet.
Understood?
Yes.
Are there two independent clauses? Are there two complete sentences we get?
Yes.
First, I am not getting desired results. The desired results. वो एक अलग से एक sentence बन गया. I am working hard. वो भी एक अलग से sentence बन गया. So two independent clauses in short we have. Yet is a part of fanboys. Instead of yet, we can write one more conjunction. Which one is that? From that fanboys. That is also same like yet. It can also be written over here. From that 7. Which one is that?
But
Correct. Who gave the answer?
Sanya.
Okay. It is correct. But bhi aayega. You check it. I am not getting the desired results, but I am working hard. So is it still meaningful? Meaning is same. We changed from simple to compound sentence. Is there any change in the meaning of the sentence you see? Question is simple sentence, answer is compound. Is there any change in the meaning of the sentence? Meaning should not change. बाकी sentence का formation हम change कर सकते हैं. Got it? ing word you remove it, in spite of, despite, ये सब remove करना है. Try the third one. See, keywords are given. Just like the first sentence, keywords are given. But in the textbook, you will not get the keywords. This is what I am teaching you, the topic, so the keywords are given. Then you will have to identify the keywords yourself. We hired you for your honesty. मतलब वो honest था, इसलिए उसको hire किया. That is the meaning. Try it. Just try. Reason is given. क्यों hire किया? क्योंकि वो honest था. So for reason, which one is used from that 7 coordinating conjunctions? How can we make two clauses? Try to make two clauses. Two independent clauses. Anyone will try? Try to make one clause at least. Two independent clauses you have to make.
He is hardworking.
It is past tense. He was. But that is the second sentence. I am asking for the third one. We hired you for your honesty. उसमें से दो independent clause मतलब दो sentence बनाना है उसमें से. And both should be meaningful. एक sentence में से दो sentence बनाना है. That is what we are doing. And in between we have to put one conjunctions from fanboys. Simple to compound कर रहे हैं हम. Try to make two independent clauses. Be quick.
For your honesty, we hired you.
दो independent clauses कहाँ बने? See in the above two sentences. दोनों में दो दो sentence complete मिल रहा है. First one, she is spooky. Everyone is scared of her. तो दो sentence बनते हैं उसमें से meaningful. In the second also you see, I am not getting the desired results. वो एक sentence अलग से एक sentence हुआ. I am working hard. That is also a different sentence. Complete meaningful sentence. So here how will you make? One is there in front of you. एक तो ready है. You just have to read it carefully. One independent clause is already given.
For your honesty.
तो वो complete लग रहा है. You just try to speak. For your honesty. What? Is it complete?
We were hiring him be- because he was honest.
Okay, so I can say 60% of your answer was
For
correct.
sir,
60%.
can I say?
Yes.
For your honesty, we are hiring you.
Hiring is not the word. Hired is already given. उसको change नहीं करना है. Just make that one change and give that answer again. That same answer which Sarah gave. Instead of hiring, keep the word hired as it is. एक clause तो ready है. We hired you. And what did Sarah say that? What was the second clause?
As he was honest.
Very good. For and nor but or yet so. उसमें as तो नहीं आता. Select anyone from that 7.
Because
Because is also
sorry,
subordinating.
sorry.
See, he was honest. We hired you. That is one clause. Right? See now. But at least you are coming close to the answer. Just watch it how to write.
You just did it. Next example. We hired you for your honesty. Now, guys, look at the sentence. What can we use to transform this into a compound sentence? We've got two pieces of information. We hired you, right? And you are honest. And we can use this to transform it into a compound sentence. You were honest, so we hired you. Or you were honest and we hired you.
Understood now?
Simple. I'm not telling you the rules, guys.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
telling you how it happens.
दो independent clauses मिल
I want
गए.
you to understand the process. I want you to understand how it happens. If you just look for the rules, you will know the rules, but you will not have the understanding of the language. And I want you to understand the language, just not learn the rules, all right? Next example. In spite of failing many times, she did not give up. So,
चलो anyone who will try. In spite of निकल जाएगा. And instead of failing, we will write the third form. Failed. Just make two clauses quickly now.
She failed many times, but she did not give up.
Excellent. Thank God now. At least you understood. Next, you can try. This is my friend Rahul. अब इसमें दो सेंटेंस कैसे बनाओगे? Now let me see how much your mind is working early morning. How much you can make it run. Use your mind. It is not just given to you for a showpiece. Try to make two sentences. As much as you will sharpen your mind, it will work faster and quicker. Brains. Come on. Fourth, she has already given, and her answer is correct. I am asking for fifth.
This is Rahul, my friend.
दो इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज चाहिए. दो मीनिंगफुल
This
सेंटेंस.
is Rahul, and he is my friend.
एक्सीलेंट. तो ब्रेन शार्पन करना चालू तो कर दिया सारा ने एटलीस्ट अर्ली मॉर्निंग. बीइंग डार्क ही वेंट होम.
अब दिन अच्छा ही चलता है. वो तो आंसर
Okay.
नहीं दे रहे 2-3 दिनों से.
Okay.
Mood नहीं
Answer 6. Being dark. So ing you have to remove. That's what I'm giving you hint. You can use was. This hint I'm giving you right now. But in exercise I won't give you that hint. चलो make two independent clauses. एक तो ready है.
It
Number
was
6.
dark, so he went home.
Okay. तो ये ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो गया सिंपल टू कंपाउंड. इन शॉर्ट सिंपल से कंपाउंड करना में ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन में क्या करना है? यू हैव टू मेक टू sentences from one sentence and not they should stand alone. मतलब दोनों मीनिंगफुल होने चाहिए. कंप्लीट सेंटेंसेस और बीच में कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन.
Don't we have two pieces of information again? Yes. She failed many times. That's one piece of information. She did not give up. That's the second piece of information. Okay? In spite of failing many times is nothing
Which lecture
but
do you have?
a modifying phrase. That's not a sentence.
Midday.
That's not a clause, right? And we are going to change this sentence into a compound one. She failed many times. That's an independent clause, complete sentence. But coordinated conjunction, she never gave up.
Gave
There we
gave
go.
up because it is
Next
past
example.
tense. Sentence past tense में
This
इसलिए.
is my friend Rahul. This is my friend Rahul. Now, how can we make this sentence into a compound sentence? Do we have two pieces of information? Yes, we do. His name is Rahul and he's my friend. So I can say this is my friend and his name is Rahul. Or he is Rahul and he is my friend.
Both are
Got
correct.
it? Being dark, he went home. Being dark, he went home. It was dark, so